Hi, I'm Zoe Caldwell. I'm a research consultant for law firms and schools for Lexis for the last 20 years in Southern California and Hawaii. Today we're going to take a look at running a basic search on Lexis, and we'll see what kind of results we get in primary and secondary law. Once in the research system, I can start typing in some terms for a search that I'd like to run. Let's say you want to have a party, but you're very interested in the types of liability you might incur. I might enter terms like this: host, house party, guest, drive, intoxicated. You'll notice that I don't have anything in between my terms. Let's see what type of results I get when I click the magnifying glass. Immediately, I come to my cases results, and I see that from the left-hand side. I can see right away that my results are populating in the middle of the screen. I'll get the name of the case and a quick overview so I can see if this case looks good to me. I'll also get a little snapshot of where my terms are showing up. And from this snapshot, I can see that the court held that you might be liable for negligence for the injuries suffered by a third party if the host served alcohol to a visibly intoxicated underage guest knowing that guest was intoxicated. But that case came from the state of New Jersey. So to find cases from your jurisdiction, we've got to filter down by court. By clicking court and selecting your jurisdiction, like California. Now, when I want to come and take a look at some secondary materials that may help me understand this issue better, I want to check out practice notes and articles and secondary materials. Let's go to practice notes first. These have been written by attorneys who practice in this area of law. And they're notes to you just like an attorney is talking to you, as if you had them on the other end of your phone. Right here we have a practice note telling me all about holiday parties and how they can be a source of liability. And I can see that all the jurisdictions are being represented here, so I probably have some information from each jurisdiction. Secondary materials are here. These are the actual secondary sources from Lexis, like law reviews, journals, and treatises. It's really important to remember that you've got to filter down your secondary materials because there can be a lot of them. And the best way to start filtering those down is by category. It's here that I can say, I just want to look at treatises, which is usually the first place you're going to go. You also, as a student, you may want to take a look at some of the jurisprudence available to you. When I narrow to treatises, I can now start getting the treatise results in the middle of the screen. And I can see that there's an entire secondary source on Lexis called Liquor Liability Law. And I can find all about social hosts of parties and their liability. Thank you for your time, and please always reach out with your questions.